Hey guys, it's Tim, aka Darkness429, and today is, well, I'm giving you guys a very special video. And this video is something you guys have been asking for a really long time. That is the setup video. This is a video of my setup for gaming and streaming, and also the room that I use for that thing, the room that I sit in every day while I'm streaming. So I'm going to give you guys a quick little tour of the room, and then we'll get into the streaming and gaming PC. So right away, we've got a 32-inch Philips LED TV. Nothing special, but what's really cool about this is how I watch Twitch for the most part. I have it set up through the Chromecast, and it's streaming via my phone. I find a stream and I can stream it off to the Chromecast, which is really cool. Right now I'm watching the LCS Summer Split in North America LCS. Anyways, I've got a little bookshelf that's kind of messy, not too much really going on. It's got old books from university and some other stuff that's Amy's that we keep in here that we don't really have room for anywhere else in the house. Got a surround sound setup, an old Logitech surround sound with a big old subwoofer, which is fun to play with. Got some Loot Crate gear over here. Gonna hopefully put up some more collector statues and whatnot. Maybe get a Titanfall statue, some Battlefield 4 stuff. We'll see what happens, maybe some Destiny statues. Anyways, we'll take a look at that later on, maybe for another video. Anyways, moving on. This is really cool. This is something that Amy and I did. We tried to figure out a theme that we wanted for the room that wasn't just gaming. Didn't want to just do like this big old nerdy gaming room. So I thought it'd be really cool to do these classy comic book covers and posters and whatnot. So these are really cool. Got a lot, as you can tell, I'm definitely a Marvel fanboy. I'm showing some love to DC, but for the most part, it's Marvel all the way for me. Got Captain America, X-Men, The Amazing Spider-Man, Superman, Justice League, Captain America, X-Men, and then the Avengers. What's really cool about this is that they're old comic book covers that were blown up into posters. But these are neat because they're actually wood. They're painted onto wood. So I really like the theme. We're kind of going with these this superhero stuff, and then also another comic book character, Iron Man. But a really cool poster. Thank you, Mr. Devious, for that. Really cool follower and subscriber of the channel. Big thank you to him. Titanfall poster, Battlefield 3 poster. One of the first gaming posters ever purchased was that Battlefield 3 poster. So that's awesome, and I love this Titanfall poster. I got this for pre-ordering Titanfall. Love it. Anyways, I'm going to move on to the meat and potatoes of the room. That's right, the gaming PC. So here it is, guys. This is where the magic happens. This is the Corsair Air 540 case. Love it in white. It's got two 120mm fans in the front that are have white LEDs, and then it's got a 120mm single fan in the back. And then I also have the Corsair H100i liquid cooling system. So it's got a big old radiator up here in the top with two 120mm fans. I do not have this in a push-pull configuration. It's just pulling. So no pushing as of yet. I'm going to try to get two more fans and do a push-pull configuration so I can overclock the CPU just a little bit more. Right now I've got a Intel 4770K i7 that's running inside this bad boy. It's overclocked to, what we're running at 4.6 gigahertz. Stock comes at 3.5. Solid temperatures, running right around like 45 degrees Celsius idle, which isn't all that bad. If it was at the stock without any voltage changes or anything like that, it'd be right around 30 degrees Celsius, so it's not that bad. For the most part, at total load, I think it's sitting right around 65, 70 degrees Celsius at max. So the H100i is definitely doing its job. As you can see in here, we got the white HyperX Fury RAM kit. It's 16 gigabytes of 1866 RAM. I don't remember the cast latency, but that's really nice white heat sinks that match with the case. I really like that. And then if we take a peek in here, you can see the GeForce GTX Titan Black. Big thank you to NVIDIA for that card again. Absolutely love this card. This thing is a beast. You throw anything at it, and you get more than 100 frames per second on anything. Battlefield 4 on Ultra, you're getting anywhere between 80 to 120. Titanfall never dips below 100. And that's all maxed out. Absolutely love this card. And then if you take a peek down below the card, we've got a Sound Blaster Fatality Series sound card. Underneath that, we've got the HyperX solid-state hard drive that is in RAID 0 configuration with another 240 gigabyte solid-state hard drive that's in the rear of the case. What's really cool about this case is that in the back of the case is where the power supply sits. Power supply, all the cables, and then it also has a hard drive cage to put up to like 4 solid-state hard drives back there. So what's really nice about that is that all the air that's getting pulled in by the fans goes through the case, hitting the graphics card, hitting the RAM, and it's not being stopped by excess cords and power supply. So that's really nice having all that stuff in the back, and it keeps the case nice and clean. All the wires are coming out from the rear, so that's very enjoyable. And then also here at the bottom you can see the 1 terabyte Western Digital Caviar Black hard drive as well. So that's about it for the internals of the gaming PC. For what else is hooked up to the gaming PC, we've also got the Astro A50 Battlefield 4 Edition headset. This is very near and dear to my heart. These are really cool. Won these in London at the Battlefield 4 Showdown, so this is the prize that Astro gave us for winning. So a big thank you to Astro for these. I absolutely love them, and just reminds me of, one of the first events that I ever did that I got to participate in was the Battlefield 4 Showdown. So very, very cool headset. Another headset that I have hooked up that I'm just now starting to try are the HyperX Cloud headset. So brand new headset from HyperX. So I'll be playing with these on this stream. We'll see how they work. I haven't tried them out yet, so we'll see what happens. Moving on to the monitor setup. This is usually what catches people's eyes in this stream, is the monitor setup. And you're like, wow, you've got 4 monitors. Like, yes, I do. So right here we've got the, right now we have an Asus 144Hz monitor that's being used in portrait mode. Right now I just have Twitter running on it. This will probably change again. Then for the main monitor, I've got a BenQ XL2411, 144Hz monitor as well. This is the main gaming monitor. And then over here to the left, I've got a 60Hz 1080p Samsung monitor. And so these are all running on the gaming PC. Now moving on to the streaming PC, I've just got a single Asus 1080p 24-inch 60Hz. Nothing special, but this is very important because this is what the streaming PC is hooked up to. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at when I have OBS running and chat for the stream, the dashboard, all that, the follow alerts, all that stuff is being run through this one monitor. So to increase real estate a little bit more during the stream, I'm thinking about putting another 24-inch monitor, maybe doing this in a 2x2, or maybe having 2 and 3. We'll see what happens. But this is a very key part to streaming. This monitor right here. And it's connected to this guy. So this is the streaming PC. This PC used to be in a cardboard box before I got the Corsair monitor. Now, this is a Thermaltake Level 10 GT battle case. Very, very cool case when I got it almost 3 years ago. It still does its job. It's very intricate. It's got individual hard drive bay slots right here on the side. It's got 5 hard drive bays. So if you and they're all hot swaps. So if you want to pull them out for gamers, you can pull them out, put new hard drives in, whatever you want to do. That's really cool. It's got a nice little viewing port on the side. It's got a huge old 240mm fan on the side, 120mm in the back. Has got a 120mm on top, and then on the back it's got 120mm fan in the back. So this stays very, very cool. But this is what the streaming PC is running in. So it's got a MSI military class 2 motherboard in there. It's got a i7 2nd gen CPU, standard CPU cooler on it, which I probably will end up switching that out to liquid cool at some point so I can overclock the CPU a little bit more. It's running at 4.2 gigahertz with just air cooling, but I want to take it a little bit more so I can push more out on the stream. 16 gigabytes of HyperX Fury RAM. It's got a GTX 560 Ti NVIDIA card from MSI in there. And then also the AverMedia Live Gamer HD, which is a big key part to streaming. So how that works is I have the image, the video from this monitor cloned by the graphics card, and by the graphics card is being sent out from the graphics card down to the AverMedia Live Gamer HD, which is then being fed to OBS, which then feeds out to to Twitch. So that's how that works. And moving on to some of the peripherals of the gaming PC, we've got the Razer Black Widow Ultimate mechanical keyboard. Very nice, good blue cherry switches on it. Then we also have the Logitech G502 Proteus Core. Fantastic mouse. You guys will always hear me say beautiful things, wonderful things about this mouse. Absolutely love it, can't get enough of it. And then also the Razer wireless gaming mouse, the Urbro, which is connected to the streaming PC. So that's how I control things on the streaming side during the stream, is just with that mouse, which is fantastic. And I also have mouse with borders set up as well. So sometimes I turn off mouse without borders. So I can, I will use two mice, or I will turn it on and I can just use the one mouse. Just depends on what's happening. Now, this is the studio mic. This is the Blue Yeti Pro. What's really cool about this microphone is a condenser microphone that has not just XLR, but it also has a USB. So if you don't want to hook this up to a, if you don't want to hook it up to a mixer, you want to hook it up straight to your streaming PC or gaming PC, you can do that. But what I've done is I've hooked it up via XLR on this Rode studio microphone down to this USB Behringer mixer. So what's really cool about this is that it's got individual audio lines that I feed into it, and then it mixes it down into a stereo track, left and right, and then sends that out to the AverMedia Live Gamer HD. So I've got the Blue Yeti Pro, and then I've got the game audio and music that feeds into this track, and then I've also got comm audio. So if you guys hear me playing with people on Skype, or in TeamSpeak, or in our raid call, Ventrilo, whatever, it will all be feeding through this. So I can actually, if people are talking too loud or you guys can't hear me enough, I'll actually just turn them down on the fly. I can turn this up a little bit. That's what's really cool about this, is it all, I can change my audio on the fly without having to really mess with anything on the computer. It's all hardware. So that's just one more thing that I've done to increase the production quality of the streams, just to make it sound that much better. So that's really it when it comes to the streaming PC. Here's my computer chair you guys always ask me about. Nothing special, just a $120 chair from Amazon. It's kind of like a knockoff DXR Racer chair, but I do love it. Very, very comfy. The red piping and whatnot on it. It's a beautiful chair. And that's it, guys. That is the setup. I think I've answered a lot of the questions that you guys usually have for me in this stream, but if you guys have any other questions in regards to the streaming PC, how it works, you can hop into the Twitch channel chat, twitch.tv/darkness_429. Links will be in the video description. You guys can pop in there 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, or 9 to 3 on Saturdays. You guys can hit me up, ask me any questions you'd like on the Twitch chat, and I would love to answer them for you. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little tour, and I hope I'll see you in the stream. Have a great day.